First of all, trade is a powerful financial tool. It allows you to do more business. It allows you to gain business that you otherwise may not have received due to constraints in cash flow. All right. Remember that every sale and every purchase in your business counts. And when you can fill that extra time, and that's what you signed on to do, is fill in that extra time and create that, eliminate that void of time by filling it in with trade clients, you're adding to your bottom line. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk through a couple of different ideas for how to use trade in your business. The first thing that I teach everyone to do is to go through their budget and figure out where are you spending cash right now. And if you'll follow me over to the board, I have a spending matrix, or a quadrant, if you will, of how I like to recommend that people spend their trade dollars. The first thing that I like to encourage people to do is use their trade for existing business expenses. So figure out what you currently have as existing business expenses. Maybe it's advertising, maybe it's printing, maybe it is cleaning of your office, carpet cleaning, window washing, other services like that. Figure out what your existing business expenses are, and you can replace those with trade credit. And anything that you can replace with trade credit is now cash that is available to you in your bottom line. It adds to your profit margin. The second thing are new business expenses. All right? Maybe you're not doing much advertising. Maybe you need to be doing more advertising. Maybe you need to be creating more promotional material, doing internet marketing. Maybe you need to design a flyer or a door hanger and have it delivered in your area of business to try and draw in new cash customers. Because one of the primary functions of the trade exchange is to use trade credit as a tool to bring in new business, new cash business. We want to help you grow your cash business because every business needs to operate that way. Thirdly, your existing personal expenses. Tell a little story about how I got started. I was taking care of man-made lakes with lake maintenance service, my family business actually. And so I'm driving around all over town with my pool net, my pole. I'm in my truck, and I found out about Tradesource, and I realized that basically I could pick up pool service in the areas that I'm already taking care of, fountains, man-made lakes, water features, and fill in that extra time. Get 5 or 6, 7 new clients, and have an additional $400 or $500 a month to spend. When I first started out in Tradesource, my favorite thing was just going out to eat more often. It was being able to go to the movies. It was taking the kids to Amazing Jake's and other entertainment venues. And that was fun and that was great because I was just using it to stretch my budget. But of course, once I got further and further into business, I realized that I could be casting a broader net, using my trade credit to cast a net to catch more cash business. And once that cash business started coming in more and more and more, of course, I was more successful. My bottom line was feeling it in a very good way. And then I could manage my trade credit level based on how my cash business was performing. If I was super busy, if I was right to where I needed to be, then I could lay off of the trade or stop taking new trade business, continue with what I was already doing, or I could go into growth mode. And then finally, you've got new personal expenses. And obviously, these are the fun things to do. Every year, my family, along with a couple other families in the trade network, go down to Mexico. We go down to do scuba diving. We have condos that we can go and stay in. We have, in the trade network, we obviously have access to cruises, timeshare property all over the country, in Hawaii, down to Mexico. There are a lot of fun things that you can do with the trade credit. But take care of first things first and spend in this order in order to maximize your efficiency and profit in your business.